Good morning, Americanos. This is an early work to drive video from Red October. It's been a while. Have to go into the office because I'm working on a project, so I guess it's not too bad, right? Just one day this week. I don't know if any of you have, or do you even watch Netflix or have Netflix, but there's a new series on. It's been out for a little while, and I say a little while, like a week or so, called Squid Games. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go do a search for it. It's called Squid Games. It's an Asian movie. It's in English. You can change the language or whatever on Netflix to English or whatever. Anyway, and it's gotten a lot of hits, a lot of people watching it. One of the popular recommended videos, movies out there. It's a series, so it's like 9 episodes, and I'm not one to really invest a lot of time in series unless it's something I really want to watch, like a zombie series. And even then, that's hit or miss. But so far, it's been pretty good. I'm on number 7, so I got 3 to go. 7, 8, 9, and still a little early, so my words may be a little joggy here and there. But I'm drinking my coffee right now, so I'm trying to wake up. But if you get a chance and you'd like to watch it, go watch it. But let me just kind of say one thing of the movies, and it has to do with survival. It has to do with games. I guess the most relatable movie to this, I would say Hunger Games, which I never watched the Hunger Games. I just wasn't into that. That mainly involved a lot of young people. So a lot of young people went to go see Hunger Games because of the cool looking kids, I guess. The girls, the guys, whatever. Young crowd. Late teens, early 20s probably. So anyway, this is Squid Games is in modern times, so meaning like it's relatable, not like the Hunger Games where it's very futuristic, apocalyptic. This one's like in current times, and it's basically a survival game is what I'll say, and that's all I'm going to say, because otherwise I'll give it away. But one of the things that one of the things that you'll notice, not just me, like, oh, it's just me, but one of the things you'll notice watching it is a human element, human instinct to survive, right? The things that you do to survive the game, right? What you are willing to do, who you're willing to sacrifice, what rules you're willing to break, meaning to cheat to get to the finish line. And it's one of those characteristics, whether you're young or whether you're old, like my grandfather, 91, going on 92, if he makes it that long till February, God willing, right? It's God's will when it's your time to go. But in the movie or the series on Netflix, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. Everybody has that instinct in them to want to survive, and it's one of those things that makes me think, if the ship wrecks and there's only one lifeboat, and you can only have so many, whether that's 4, 5, 6, and you don't have room for anyone else, who do you allow on the life raft, I guess? As the boat's sinking, you're trying to decide who should get on, who shouldn't. Who do you allow? Do you allow just all the young people on there because they have a longer survival rate and they haven't yet lived their life? Do you mix it up and let the young and middle age meaning, 40s, 50s, get on there? Or do you let the old man, the old woman get on there too and mix that up with them? I mean, who is willing to say, I've lived my life, I'm 60, I'm 70, I'm 80, I'm 90. You kids get on the board on the life raft and go live your lives. Don't worry about me. I've lived a full life. No, that old person wants to continue to live, even though they've lived longer than those younger kids on the ship. And that's one of the things that it just makes me reflect on it, because of what I deal with my grandfather, the struggles, the care for him, always trying to just protect him. But you get to a point where it's like, it's just, you got to do for yourself too, right? Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. And that's kind of that element of that progression from that circle of life, is that we care for those who have meaning to us, whether it's family, loved ones, whatever. We care for them, but at the same time, that human element kicks in and says, hey, I got to take care of myself. And if it comes to myself or you, which do you do? And it's rare. It is very rare to find humans give up their spot, aka their life, so that the other person can live, right? To say, hey, I've already lived my life, you live, right? And if you're a parent, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is you hear people say, there's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids. And the thing is that would probably be the most relatable scenario, that somebody would say, hey, you know what, kid, I'm not supposed to outlive you, and you go, I'll stay behind and fight, and I'll catch up with you, meaning I'll try to catch up and make it. But there's always that thought that says, I'm probably gonna die, I'm probably not gonna make it. But you have to, as an individual, you have to decide what's what when you come to that cross path. Because in one of the examples is, do you have anything to live for? Do you have purpose? Even if you survive the game and you make it out to the other end, do you have purpose? Do you have a loved one waiting for you? And some of these people would lie. Some of these people would be like, oh, I got a kid, oh, I got this and that, and they didn't have anybody. Some of these people played roles that were not true. There was only a few that I saw up to this point where I'm at, that people that were shitheads, assholes, criminals, crooks, whatever, they were not hiding that. That's just who they were, and you found some honesty in that. Not that I'm cheering for the bad guy, but at least you could say, hey, at least this guy's an asshole. There's some people there that are just two-faced. You don't even know that they're trying to stab you in the back until it's too late. So, it's one of the things that, you think about and shit hits the fan, like, what would you do? Who would you turn away? Who would you allow to live or keep alive? For your benefit, for their benefit, for just the sake of, hey, it's the right thing to do? Anyway, just a morning thought. I got another video coming up. This one's going to be on why we follow certain channels. All right, right out.